Hi everyone, welcome to Squishy Exclusive. Let's give this squishy a makeover. Now this is a very common pancake squishy. Very squishable, a little bit tatty, quite boring, so let's see what we can do. First of all, sanding the squishy to make sure the paint will stick to it and not peel off. I have this box of fabric paints and I'm going to be picking out which colours I like and might look good together on the squishy. This brown one, I'm going to say no. This yellow one, maybe. Let's see what else. Magenta, yellow, yeah. Green, blue, and orange. And now thinking about toppings, maybe red for a strawberry or raspberry topping. And of course, white. So putting the box aside, I'm going to make a start with a white base coat, which will mean we won't have to use as much of each of the colours. Just going straight in with a brush, and I'm going to cover the whole thing in a layer of white. Once that's done, I'm going to make a start and I'm going to go straight in with the bottle on the top of the pancakes. And hopefully it will turn out okay. A nice thick layer and then smoothing it out with a brush. This is a pale peachy type of colour, almost the same as the real pancake squishy, but it will get more colourful, I promise you. So I'm just going to keep going, adding a thick layer, trying to smooth it out as best I can with a brush, and then I'm going to leave it to dry, see how it looks, see if it needs another layer, not forgetting the sides. And let's see how that turns out. It's looking good so far. Now I'm going to use yellow. Just so you know, I'm not doing a classic rainbow. I'm just picking which colour I think will look best for the next layer of pancakes. As I'm adding the yellow, I realised it wasn't quite the right shade that I wanted. I did want to try and go straight from the bottle for most of the layers, and I tried again with this one. The yellow was still wet, so I decided to skip a layer and go straight to this ochre brown colour. But as you can see, I decided I needed to lighten them both up. The yellow's been lightened and now this one's being lightened as well. On to the next colour, just declogging the bottle there. And this is the purpley pink colour straight onto the bottom of the pancake. And smoothing out with a popsicle stick. Nice and easy this bit, a nice big area to cover. Just try and make it as smooth as possible. And of course we've got the sides to do as well. And once that's been left to dry, let's see what we've got left. It's just the middle pancake layer. But I noticed because I was painting it and holding on to this bit of the pancake, it's starting to tear away and become loose. So I'm going in with some puffy paint and just sealing the edges again, leaving that to dry and making it a bit more secure. Now going in with the blue, and I'm trying to be super careful on this bit because I've got both edges to do. I really shouldn't have left this till last because it's super awkward. I should have done each layer going downwards and then you've only got one edge to worry about, but that's what I did, so here we are. Now once all that's dry, let's move on to the topping. I decided it would look good with purple, so we're going in here. It could be grape, it could be blackcurrant, who knows. I'm starting out by following the line of the topping that's already there and then filling it in with a really thick layer. But I'm also adding my own extra bits as well. Oh, I've just realised I forgot to mention I already added the yellow to the butter on top of the pancakes. I did record that, but it must have been lost somewhere. Now I've got to be extra careful trying not to smudge what I've already done, otherwise it's just ruined and I'll have to start again, and what a waste of paint that would be. Now, as I say, it looks okay as it is, but I'm going to add some extra to it just to make it unique. And that's looking pretty good. Now the other side is going to be different. It's going to be red. So I'm just going to do the same again on this side, while also being super careful because I've got a lot of wet paint going on. Now I start to run in a little problem here in that there isn't much red paint left in that bottle, and you'll start to see annoying little blobs coming out because there's air in the bottle. And this was the only red paint I had. So I'm just trying to carry on doing the best I can, filling it in. And once I really start to struggle, that's when it's time for drastic measures. It's cut in half, and I'm just going to get as much as I can out of it and onto the squishy. I am really going to try and get this all done in one go. Luckily, the red side is smaller than the purple side, so that's a good thing. Now for some drips, using the very last bits of the red fabric paint. And it's not quite finished yet, it still needs a bit more, and it's going to be a chocolate drizzle. Again, straight from the tube, and the purple and red are completely dry, so if it goes horribly wrong, I can just wipe it off with a damp cloth and start again. But luckily it seems to be going okay. I did think about whether or not to drizzle over the butter, and decided, well, if somebody was drizzling a real stack of pancakes, they would just drizzle the whole thing, so that's what I did. Now for the final touch will be some icing sugar. I started out doing this, it wasn't the best idea, so I changed to a brush, just really gradually building up the icing sugar effect. This was the original squishy, the classic pancake stack, very squishable, but needed a makeover. And here's what I did. It feels really great to squish, very squishable, slow rising. Absolutely love the colours, love the toppings. It's just brilliant. For some reason it's really reminding me of Mario Kart's Rainbow Road, so these can be my Rainbow Road pancakes. We've got red, yellow, pink, no green, purple, orange kind of on the top, and blue. So that's it from me. More squishy makeovers on the way. Meanwhile, it's bye from me, Squishy Exclusive. Bye!